Hi Libra. Hi Libra. So there's two Libras within this relationship that we're going to be diving into. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So with the title, you can already tell we're going to be looking at what's happening with this relationship currently. As you're watching this is a timeless general message reading. So whenever you watch this can apply to you. We're also going to see what is the most likely outcome of this particular relationship. Now keep in mind, this can be a romantic relationship, a friendship, an ex that you used to have, whatever it may be. You can put this with any situation in your own life, just make it fit, okay? Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you want a more accurate reading, make sure you email me lovefromaleo@gmail.com. I also want to let you know that I do have a playlist called the Future of Relationships series on my channel, where I have multiple different combinations. If you don't see one of the combinations that you would like to see, make sure you comment down on this video below and let me know what signs that you want to see next, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the way I'm going to differentiate the two Libras, I'm going to call the first Libra, Libra number 1, and the second Libra, Libra number 2. The way that you can determine who you are is based on whatever I'm talking about for that person, okay? If that resonates with what you do, then that's you, all right? All right, so Libra number 1, your stance in the relationship is transportation, scribe, or writer. So immediately, whenever I pulled these cards, I got the message that this person is a texter and they do not like to talk on the phone. They don't really like to talk. They like to text, okay? I feel like their communication skills are only able to be articulated through writing or through texting, emailing, something of that sort. They have a really hard time communicating in person. I also feel like this person is on the move quite a bit. And so the easiest way to contact them is through texting. So the other Libra may have an issue with that. Like, you're never available. What's going on? The second Libra circumstance and situation within this relationship is leaving or travel. So this person is always on the go as well. I feel like this person literally travels a lot. So they probably are always on a flight or something like that. I feel like this Libra has a lot of kinetic energy, meaning that they don't like to stay still for too long. So nothing bad about this so far. I'm going to go ahead and look at the sequence of how you guys met, where you guys are now, and what is to come in the future. Alrighty. So in the beginning, when you guys met, it was awareness, okay? So I feel like for those of you who have not even really gotten into a relationship, this is saying that you're watching these readings, you're looking up what it would be like to be with another Libra to see if you want to be with this person. You're literally kind of like manifesting them or drawing them up on the spiritual plane first. And I'm also seeing, for those of you who are in a relationship with this person or know who this person is, you guys met via internet, or someone introduced you or say, hey, this is my friend so-and-so, but you guys never really got officially introduced until you guys actually met, okay? So I feel like you had wind of this person, or you knew this person existed before you actually got into a relationship with them, all right? Okay, so it looks like the first Libra, when you guys first met, you waited on the perfect opportunity to introduce yourself, or you waited on the perfect opportunity to be like, okay, like, hey, I want to get to know you. So this could mean this person, prior to you talking to them, was in a relationship for a long time, and then out of nowhere they show up as single, and you're like, perfect, now I can get in there. I also feel like this Libra was very methodical in how they approached the other Libra. Now this second Libra is showing up as the star, so I feel like they were very far away physically and mentally from the first Libra. Like, they were kind of like, maybe they were in a relationship for a while, and so they weren't focused on getting into a new one. But the first Libra was very clear that they wanted to be with the second Libra. The second Libra that I'm holding up right now, they're also showing up as someone who is in the spotlight. So they could be a celebrity, they could be very well known, or something to that effect, which is why awareness could mean that the first Libra knew who this second Libra was. I'm also seeing that the star has a lot of people that want to talk to them, and so they generally don't respond, but for some reason they do respond to this other Libra, okay? So very interesting. Let's go ahead and look at where you guys are at currently. All right, so currently we have destiny. So this card is very obvious. I feel like the way that you guys connected, the only reason you guys are even together in the first place is by fate, okay? So this was meant to happen. It's kind of like a 1 in a million chance or something like that. It's that's what I was saying. I feel like whoever was approached by the other Libra, they had like so many DMs or something like that. It was almost like they never checked them, and then that one day they did, and it happened by chance. This was like very by chance, but it was by fate as well, you know? All right, so currently the first Libra is showing up as Ace of Earth. All right, so this person is trying to start a new journey, a relationship with this person. It could be business related. I am seeing for some of you, like this is a perfect opportunity to do a sponsorship deal or something like that. I'm also seeing there's money that's being presented to the second Libra. I feel like the first Libra wants to fly them out or they want to go on a date. They're like, hey, like, let me take you out for a day or something like that. Let me show you why you should give me a chance type of thing. And I'm also thinking that this first Libra really sees the second Libra in their future to come, okay? As of now, the second Libra has judgment. So they're trying to decide if this connection is worth it or if they should just leave it alone altogether. Very simple. So I feel like the first Libra still has some convincing to do to the second Libra so that they're aware of what they're dealing with. All right, so we do have the Page of Swords, the Prince of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like there is some information coming through text, through DM, through email, some sort of like electronic or verbal messaging system. This could be gossip, or this could be someone trying to get a hold of you through text. So maybe you guys have not met physically yet, or even if you have, most of the conversations are happening through text. Okay, very interesting. Okay, let's see why. Why is it happening like that? Ooh. All right, so we have the Six of Wands. So it's probably happening through text because whoever has the bigger platform, they don't want everyone knowing who they're talking to. Like, they have to be very careful of who they talk to, because I feel like this is literally, it could be like a celebrity or someone with a very big platform, because they were showing up as the star, like literally the star card. So, okay, let's look a little bit deeper. So what are you guys actually even talking about? I feel like the first Libra is telling the second Libra all of these things about like who they are and stuff, but there's no proof. There's no tangible proof. They're like, you have to meet me in person so I can show you the lifestyle I live or something like that. Okay. So you guys could be talking about like spiritual things, like maybe you guys connect on a spiritual level as far as like your interests, like mind. I see that you guys could be talking about like philosophy or tarot or numerology, like something along those lines. Okay, vibes or some shit like that. Okay, then we have the Empress. So whoever the female is within the situation, the reason why you guys are only texting or it's not physical yet is because they don't want it to be. It's very clear and cut and dry. So the Empress is like, no, like let's just, you know, talk online and see if I can get a feel for you before we try to see each other in person. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords as well as the Knight of Wands. So someone could be inquiring about how to enhance their career or their platform online or something like that, their influencership. Is that even a word, influencership? I feel like someone's trying to help you with this, or they're trying to tell you this is how you do it, this is how you get your followers up, this is how you get your likes up or something like that. For some of you, I also see that the female within the situation, their feminine energy, they don't want to talk to you directly or meet you because they're still thinking about their past, or they still have some restrictions. Like they're not really ready to open up all the way, and so they're kind of seeing, okay, if I give you a chance, how is this going to work out? You know, like what is it going to be if I give you a chance, type of thing. All right, so someone is still on the fence. All right, let's go ahead and look at what is the most likely outcome for this dynamic. In the future, we do have base chakra. All right, so I feel like this is has a lot to do with survival, and it also has a lot to do with the primal instincts of a human. Okay, so this could be very like, okay, I'm contacting this person for financial reasons so I can make money so I can survive, or this could be someone is saying, I'm just sexually attracted, that's it, like I just want you because I'm sexually attracted. So let's go ahead and see who's who and why is this showing up in the first place. All right, so in the future, the first Libra is showing up as the Empress. So I feel like this is the person that is being sought after, actually. I feel like somehow the tables have turned. It's almost like the second Libra caught wind of who the first Libra truly is and their status, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry that I was ignoring you or something like that. In the future, I feel like the first Libra is the one who is being sought after. All right. We also have for the second Libra, they're showing up as equilibrium. So I feel like they're a little bit more willing to conversate and to talk to this person and give a little bit more of their time, because they see a little bit more of who this person is. All right. So the statuses seem to kind of balance out. So we have the Chariot. So I feel like you guys are still not really like progressing. It's still in the same situation. So maybe you know more about this person, but you guys still haven't met or something like that. I feel like it's still long distance, or it's still via the internet. You guys are taking it really slow. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like you guys kind of realize you're not supposed to be in love, or maybe you guys have not gotten to that stage yet. Or it really is just the fact that you guys are just business partners or something like that. But I feel like the romance in this either dies out, or it hasn't gotten to the level where it's all about love. You know, it seems more like business or something. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so it looks like someone is even seeking out advice, financial advice, or how to organize something, or how to build their brand. So it looks like it went more towards like a business partnership after all. Okay. And so I see that there is a lot of talking to each other as far as like texting or whatever. But it doesn't look like it's anything more than that. It looks like it's just about learning, teaching, advising, financial awareness, things like that. Okay. Okay, so it's taking a long time for you guys to progress the situation, because someone is still paranoid about the connection in the first place, okay? Someone's still nervous. Someone's nervous because they don't want to get help and then not actually do the work. Like, they're nervous of the unknown. Like, they're getting help for their career or for whatever they're into, but they don't know if they have what it takes to complete it, or they're afraid they're going to procrastinate, or if they're going to just worry about it and not fix the situation. It's just a lot of like emotional issues here. Okay, we have the Devil here. So the reason why it's not turning into a love interest is because it's not about love, it's about ego, or it's about status. So, okay, what does that mean? It's about status. The High Priestess. So it's about getting in like spiritual help, or it's about moving up. It's not about love or sex. It's about being the best at something. So someone's trying to get advice or information on how to do this. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups. So this could also be like a social networking thing, as far as like being a part of a group where you guys focus on learning how to do a certain thing or a certain task. It could be a collabing situation, but it just looks like you guys are here to be friends. You guys are here to be cohesive with each other. But one of you has to spend money in order to do that. Okay. Five of Wands. You guys could be in the same field, and you guys are like becoming friends within the work that you guys do, but you guys both know there's no friends in whatever lane that this is. Something like that. So it's like you guys are collabing, but you guys are not lovers or anything like that. But I do feel like in the beginning there was a little bit of someone being attracted to the other person. I don't know if that's just on like a work level or romance level, but it ends up not being that at all in the end of it all. But I do see that there is a bit of collaboration here. Okay, so for the first Libra, we have the Hangman. So the first Libra, you're being advised to kind of wait it out and seek spiritual advice first, and then see what you should do in regards to this relationship. The second Libra, you have the King of Swords. You're being guided to own your strategy and your logic. So if you have a good idea, hold on to it. If you feel like this is a good idea, or if you think it's a good idea, or if you see a strategy, I feel like you're supposed to be, if you put your strategy first and your logic first, you'll be able to actually see this other person come towards you. You have to convince them. All right, and the actual future for this relationship is Ten of Swords. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people talking or gossiping about this and putting their own thoughts into it, and it's going to cause this situation to become chaotic. So I do feel like at the end of it all, it will be something that is not going to last very long. But I do feel like there was some effort put into it. It may work out for a little bit of time, or for a project that you have. But in the whole scheme of things, this will not last. This will not be something that will be in your future forever. All right. So hopefully you get whatever you were looking for out of the situation. So yeah, that is your reading when it comes to you Libra with another Libra. Hopefully this gave you some insight and give you a heads up. If you like these type of readings, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do all types of readings like this. If you want your own personal reading with me, make sure you email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com. And with that being said, I love you all, Libra, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.